It did not take much to take over the box office, just two dumb guys. We're talking about Dumb and Dumber 2. That's T-O-O, hitting theaters this week. It is not T-O-O.
No, it's T-O just because
Oh,
it's dumb.
it's just T-O.
Yes.
Dumb and Dumber T-O because they're dumb. I get it. I get it. Dual layer there. All right, our movie reviewer Matt Perrin has his take. It's our Monday Movie Musings.
It's Monday, and this weekend I went to the theater and saw two movies. To be honest, right up until the point that I sat down to write this review last night, I didn't know which one I was going to review. One of them was Birdman, which I'll tell you about a little bit later because I'm going to give you my take on the box office winner, Dumb and Dumber 2. Our movie begins with Lloyd, played by Jim Carrey, in a psychiatric hospital for 20 years following the events from the first film. Harry, played by Jeff Daniels, has been coming by for visits every week for that 20-year period. On this, his last visit, Lloyd comes out of it and admits he's been faking the whole time as a joke. The two set off for home, where we learn that Harry is in need of a new kidney. Conveniently and strangely, suddenly he receives a postcard informing him that he has a daughter. They decide to hit the road and search her out, hoping to find that matching kidney. Of course, this is about the time that all hijinks begin. Through their complete ignorance about anything and everything, crazy situations present themselves, and through their stupidity, they are able to successfully navigate all the plentiful pitfalls that arise before them. We are shown the daughter's life on a separate timeline and quickly learn that she follows in her true father's footsteps. After locating her adoptive family, the duo receives a picture of her, and Lloyd immediately falls in love, creating ulterior motives for finding the girl and causes a potential rift between the two. As the pair continues on the journey, we see all the outrageousness of the first film play out on an equal scale. You have to keep your eyes open because the 20-year gap between the films becomes a technique, and people from the first movie keep reappearing in this one. So, in all truth, I wasn't actually going to go see this movie. I wasn't a fan of the first one, and in fact, I only really remember laughing about twice at it. But with the second one, the Farrelly brothers found a formula that worked, at least for me. The 20-year-old gap becomes a shtick and plays out nicely. I was surprised because there are actually some pretty smart jokes in this film, which I thought was even didn't pick up on them. If you were a fan of the first one, you won't be disappointed by this one. Now, on to Birdman. I thought that this was a great movie, very well written, and the amazing cast just acts it out beautifully. It wasn't exactly what I expected going in, but that's okay because I still thought it ended up being a great movie. My only complaint being that it was a little long. I mean, it's under 2 hours, but still, they could have cut it down a little more, gotten the point across just a little bit quicker. Andy, I know you were looking forward to hearing from me, but I'm sorry I didn't make it to Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas. I know you were looking forward to it. This has been your Monday Movie Musing. Andy, back to you.
You, sir, are just part of the war on Christmas. That's what you are. And speaking of a little long, just kidding.